Yo, 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 what's up, folks? What's up? What's up? How's it going? This is your main man, JD, along with
James.
James in the building. And we are watching Gen V Season 2, Episode 7 tonight. And I heard it's a good one. Yeah, I heard it was supposed to be a good one. So, yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I feel like the season overall has been good.
Yeah.
There's been like a few moments of like, but
I don't
yeah,
know about that. Yeah.
but yeah, I think this one's gonna be good tonight, so I'm excited
Yeah, we
about
are
it.
on the back end. We got this one and then one more, right?
Yep, one more after this.
Over.
That is it, man. That is it. And then we got to find another show to do.
We do. Gotta go find something else.
we got to keep this going.
Yeah.
Patrick Wheeler in the building, first in the
What's
chat.
up, buddy? Good to see ya.
KRMB in the building, second in the chat.
What's up, buddy? Good to see ya.
Katie on the sofa in the living room, somehow third in the chat, even though we're doing the show like literally 30 feet away from her. But just for you, Katie.
What's up, buddy? Good to see ya.
Good to see you as always. But yes, we are doing Gen V tonight. Audio sounded good. Thank you, KR. I appreciate that. Oh, and just so you know, KR, last night KR dropped us a super chat.
Oh, you did?
And that super chat was so that Katie can get a seat riser for her chair so that she can sit up a little higher. So,
Get her a booster?
yeah,
Is that what we're
a booster,
thinking?
yep.
Oh,
So just so you know, the booster has been
Oh,
ordered.
Booster's on the way.
It has been ordered. So we're hoping for the next stream. At the very least, by next Tuesday, we'll have it. But
Vertically challenged
yeah, you know,
booster.
she's
Nice.
she's
Like
five. What is it? 5'4.25" or 5? Oh, 5'4 3/4.
No,
Yeah, sorry.
say it right.
Yeah, three quarters.
Say that
About that. Anyway, but that's not what you're here for. Yeah, we're gonna jump directly into the recap so we can go through the last episode and see exactly what happened on there.
right. Caught up.
Kara says they apparently accept my Canadian funny money. Yes.
Take it all.
all the money works.
Don't worry.
That yeah, I'll say that conversion
No.
definitely works.
Yeah, figure that out.
Yeah, but man, we really appreciated it though. Thank you so much. But yeah, let's jump into the recap.
Gen V is back this week with episode 6 of season 2, and following Marie showcasing just how powerful she was at the end of episode 5 when inside of Elmira, this installment finally gave us many of the answers that we spent the entirety of
forgot
the
that
season
he was
looking
on.
Yeah, me
for.
too. I was like,
We
oh,
got the
yeah.
potential identity of the
They're in
man
the
in the
little
chamber, the
bunker or
answer to
whatever.
Yeah.
why Marie is so powerful.
Escaped
we got
it.
an
Yeah,
understanding
very
of
good.
Cypher's
Yeah.
endgame and a look into the mindset of Annabeth. With an ending that showed us that war is well and truly on the horizon, not only on a national scale, but also on a smaller scale within God U. Let's dive into this episode and break down all that there is to take away
Oh,
from it.
man.
Here is Gen V Season 2, Episode 6, Ending Explained. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers.
Oh,
This is
Got
got spoilers,
Cypher.
huh?
Spoilers for the
Within
show,
this
if you want
episode, we got a
that.
large focus on Cypher and a deeper understanding into what his endgame is, why he's interested in Marie, and his relationship with the man in the hyperbaric chamber. We found out that Cypher essentially dedicated his life's work to following in Thomas Godolkin's footsteps in recreating much of his work that got destroyed in the fire that was supposed to have killed Thomas Godolkin. But with Godolkin potentially being in the hyperbaric chamber, it could
Ugh,
mean that
did you
Yeah,
see his
we're not-
eye?
yeah,
actually spend his life
Ugh,
recreating
it
his
had like
work,
a.
but
Something
instead
over it, yeah.
getting it from inside of
Ugh.
his mind. This
It
is
makes my
something
eyes
that ties
water.
into the whole theory of Cypher
Mm.
being controlled by Thomas Godolkin from the chamber. There's no way that Cypher would be able to get the work from Godolkin, as he can't communicate or anything like that. So one would have to
So why do we
imagine that
need him,
Godolkin
I
was
guess is
able
my
to take
question.
control of Cypher and recreate his own work that way. We found out that Godolkin had the knowledge and ability to pretty much control Homelander if he needed to, so he'd be able
How?
to take over a
We are
mere
fair,
mortal
how?
like Cypher who has no compound V within him with real ease. One of the first scenes that we had with Cypher and Godolkin, where Cypher was moisturizing his legs, was telling
Ew,
of the fact
I
that
just-
Godolkin could be in control. Cypher was zoned out, emotionless, and just staring forward whilst carrying out this mundane task. It was only once he found out that Marie and the group had escaped where he then lashed out on Godolkin, calling him
Yeah, this
pathetic
scene
and
right here tripped me
worthless.
up.
Right.
It felt like a strange thing to do, but it made me think that it
trying
was
to figure out what he
Godolkin
learned
saying that
himself?
about himself because his plan wasn't going as he wanted it to. Hence why he was taking.
Katie, oh.
Hold on, Katie in the building.
Katie's there.
Why are you here?
Katie!
Why are you
I
here
don't
right
know.
now? You're not supposed to be here.
It was my two favorite guys in person and my two favorite guys in online.
Oh, okay. You're not supposed to be here.
I wanted to talk to KR about cheesecake.
Oh boy, yeah, they had a whole thing last night about Cheesecake Man, like
well, you
a
have
whole
mine,
thing.
Stream
I'm like,
sniping.
Stream sniping. Yep,
Well,
yep. Stream sniping. Yep. But yes, hello. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you for hanging out for
You're
a
welcome.
second.
You're
I mean, you
welcome.
might as well come on and do the whole show
No.
since you're gonna do all that stuff. But you
By
know,
the time you're done, I might be sleeping.
No.
yeah.
You have fun.
Odds are that's
We
the
will.
case. That's the case.
you boys have fun.
Taking it out on himself. Cypher doesn't have V in his system, so I think for most
Okay,
of
so
Cypher's
Cypher doesn't
life,
have anything in
or
his
at
system,
least
so
while he's
how does he do what he does? Then?
Right.
I don't know.
I still. That's the only reason why I think that Godolkin is controlling him.
But yeah, but he's yelling at. But I think we kind of figured out they're two separate things, and
Yeah, and
I don't
I
know.
don't know the whole like
Yeah.
yelling at him stuff. That's
And
the one
beating
part
himself
that
up?
doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
I
one
know.
part that doesn't make sense.
no, not at all.
That's the one part that just doesn't work correctly.
No, doesn't
Yeah.
work at all with that. I was unsettling altogether with that.
Johnny, what's going on, my man? Says Hammond should get an Emmy nomination. Yeah, I think he's been good. I feel like his character is so mysterious that it's hard to figure out how much of a good actor he is
Yeah.
because he plays it so cool.
Yeah,
Like
no.
he's not like super
Neutral.
emotional except for that one scene that we just saw a few seconds ago.
Well, that could be part of it. Like he's beginning to kind of get a little
Yeah,
unraveled. And
yeah,
like
yeah.
I
That
mean, maybe they'll
frustration
kinda-
is
like,
there.
There's a reason that they need Marie. Like,
Mhm.
there's something about it they really need. It's
Yeah.
not just Homelander either. There's something
Right.
else. I'm
Yeah,
sure there has
and
to
yeah,
be
that there has to be, and like I said, or like we said before,
Mhm.
we've talked a lot about how we need the episodes to. There needs to be something else that we haven't like
Mhm.
figured out,
right
or some sort of like, sort of shocking sort
they're
of
building
thing.
toward
Yeah,
this huge
yeah,
event right now.
yeah.
Right now, I don't think any of us are really scared by Cypher.
right.
Cypher is like, yeah, like you said, he's measured. He's got some powers. He might be a little scary, but he's not like, oh my gosh, like Homelander is. Oh, you
Right.
be careful.
Yes, because this
he-
dude would like
like,
literally
he-
laser your
yeah,
face
no,
off.
Yep, he'll like tear through a whole like just platoon of people.
Right.
And without, I mean, Cypher, I don't really think is that scary at all. Like I mean, he's cool and all. He's like, it's kind of a cool power. It
Mhm.
maybe could be. We do think we talked about it possibly being where he takes over a whole
Like
group,
group
yeah,
of people.
group of
Yeah.
people at the same
Yeah.
time. That
Yeah.
could be cool, but even then, I don't know how scary is that really.
Right.
I,
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we get something where he ends up taking over like multiple soups at
Yeah,
one time or
right.
something like
yeah,
that.
that's a good way. Yeah.
Like and you know that
But why
he's
couldn't
just
he do
like
it right
pulling
now?
the strings. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What is he waiting
Saying,
for?
yeah.
Yep. What is he waiting for?
that?
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Agreed.
So,
Agreed.
just trying to
Agreed.
figure it out.
KR said the American Psycho menacing type. Yep.
Yup.
Yep. Cool and crazy. Johnny says controlling people is a scary power. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
It is. And I mean,
it's scary, but it's not like flashy scary like we're looking for in the show.
yeah,
Like,
and you just think that it has to. I mean, everybody else's powers have scaled up,
but
and then to have him on here just being able to control one person, that doesn't
Who-
seem like
what's the name
super
of the
power
blonde-
scaly.
What's the name of the blonde again? That
I
you
can't
know
remember
what
her
I'm
name right
talking
now.
about.
Yeah.
But she has like mind control powers too.
Mhm,
She guide
mhm.
you in that. It's the same power.
Right.
None of us are scared of her.
Right.
So
right.
I mean,
Kate.
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 There you go. Good.
Yep.
Good job, Kate.
Yep. But yeah, like you said, nobody's really like super afraid
No,
of her.
no,
But
not
I
terrified.
don't
of her.
know. I don't know.
It's been working. He's been getting controlled by Godolkin. Project Odessa was originally created by Thomas Godolkin to bring about the birth of god-tier soups that would be a level above the rest. And with it being revealed in this episode by Stan Edgar that Cypher essentially wanted soup supremacy, that's another argument for it being Godolkin that's in control. Why would a man that has
Yeah,
no
something
compound
like
V
that.
running through his body want the soups to win this war that's on the horizon? He wouldn't. But Godolkin, somebody that dedicated his life to the project, would definitely want that to be the outcome. We've seen that Cypher's body is a shell that can be used, and he doesn't possess the quick healing powers that the likes of Soups do. So with him being thrown out of the window by polarity, it does make me wonder what state he's going to be in when we next see him.
yeah,
As
you
I
got
imagine he's going
blue,
to
yeah.
pretty
At
sharp.
the very end of the
Yeah.
Cypher's
show.
endgame now is to pretty much wipe out 75% of the population of God U, removing all of the Soups that have meaningless powers and only allowing the ones that are worthy of being there to stay. This is something that again makes me think that it's Godolkin controlling Cypher. The university is named after Thomas Godolkin, so he'd of course want the best of the best to be there studying under his name, and not having worthless, embarrassing Soups that would be getting represented by a university that was named after him.
Yeah, he wants like top tier
Marie
shit.
and Project
Yeah.
Odessa. As we saw,
Johnny says
Marie
my
is now
favorite
one of the-
performance this season from him was when he told Marie, "You don't have a choice." Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
yeah. I kind of like the scene where he was controlling Jordan too. Like
Yeah,
that was cool.
'Cause we didn't know at that point if he really had
Right,
power.
right,
We were just
right,
like,
right. So yeah, that was
We thought
cool.
he had two of, but that was the first time we actually saw him.
Yeah, I can't. I got a feeling this one's gonna be
the
good.
most powerful
They
Soup
gotta
that
start
there is,
revealing a
because
lot
she
of
quite
stuff.
literally brought her sister
Running out of
that was
time.
killed by Cypher as a test back to life. This didn't only impact her mindset, but it also impacted the likes of Jordan's
Crazy she can bring
mindset
back the
because
dead.
they were
That-
feeling
yeah,
just
that
how
still
strong they
trips me
were.
out, like,
That's
yeah.
wild.
With the group
You could
escaping
be
from
gone.
Elmira, with the assistance of Annabeth being a precog,
Snacks
which
for the
allowed
night,
her to
guys.
sense when things were coming due to the visions that she'd have.
Snacks
With the
for the
Viking being
night.
sent after them, Zoe and Stan Edgar appeared and brought the group to his safety bunker that was built 90 feet below the ground and in a place that was undetectable by any kind of power. Marie's arc was important for a couple of different reasons. The first is because she found out more information about Project
wonder if they're
Odessa,
kinda-
in which she
I
was
wonder
the
if they're
only
kinda gonna
successful
be
Soup
closer
from
together,
her trial
Jordan and
period.
her, or if
But
they're
she
gonna
also found
go a
out that
different direction.
Homelander was the only other
getting the
ever
feeling that they're gonna go
successful
a different
product
direction.
of
They're gonna
Project
almost have to
Odessa.
go.
I think so
showing
too.
her that
I think
she
so
quite
too.
literally had the capability.
I
They've
think
been
that
pretty
this.
solid though. They've been like kind of in it together, but which is weird because it was like one day. Like,
The
oh, by
stability.
way,
Yeah, that stability.
Yeah.
That's
Go.
not what this show is
Gotta
about.
go,
Yeah, that's not what this show is
Yeah.
about. Yep,
Nobody-
there's
nobody
yeah,
gets that in the
definitely
show. Nope,
chaos.
not at all.
Definitely chaos.
Nobody.
No soda tonight for me. I got like this energy drink stuff in this water.
I got water.
Um,
got straight water.
Yep, got the watermelon licorice
Mhm.
and some peach rings. And just so you know, we just got another subscriber. So
Oh.
whenever we get subscribers on this channel, you guys get something very special.
Here
Very
it is.
special. This is called Going to Club Watch Stuff with Us with James. So whenever we get subscribers, we dance it out. 653. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Yes, 653. Feels great. See, you get James. James do like the flex dancing too, like. Yeah, whatever we doing don't compare to what Katie does, but you know, hey, it's still good. Yeah, get those. It is. Get those dance emojis up in the chat real quick. Thank you so much for subscribing. If we get another subscriber, we will keep this going. So thank you so much for coming to Club Watch Stuff with us. Featuring your featured dancer, James, for the night.
Their whole life.
You have never been a featured dancer?
I've never been a featured dancer.
Okay.
No. Katie doesn't have ones. She'd be like, leave it on, leave it on.
Oh man. Thank you so much for subscribing.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank
and
you.
just so you know, I forgot to push my one other button.
I don't have friends. I got family.
Welcome to the family. Vin Diesel says, "Welcome to the family."
Than Homelander. This explains why it is that Cypher or Godolkin is so interested in her, because she was also of that god tier territory. Vought originally gave up on her because she didn't express any signs of being a true Soup, but as we
Gave up really
saw,
quick on her,
those
though.
powers
Oh,
ended
yeah,
up
yeah.
coming
Yeah.
around
And
And
eventually.
they said they usually
And
come
now,
out later
with
in
the
life, they
ability
get
of
their
being able to
powers.
potentially heal
Mhm.
powers like Kate wanted her
I'll
to,
try to put
the
this
ability to
puzzle together
resurrect,
and
and the
try to figure it
potential
out, but-
ability
Yeah.
to draw compound V out of Soup's systems. She's got an endless amount of power at her disposal. She could quite literally stop
She could
Homelander
have,
if she
like,
was
a-
strong
like,
enough.
Everyone's blood could be at.
What I love about
I mean, I
Marie
can- I
being
can
one of the
see
most
how it could
powerful
be
Soups
used.
to ever walk the
I don't know
earth
if it
is
will
that
be
she's
used that
always had
way.
a power complex inside of her
Pretty much
mind.
turn everybody's
When
hearts
she
off if she
discovered her
wanted to.
powers.
Yep.
It was the most traumatic thing that had ever
And maybe
happened to her,
that's
and
what
the fact that
we're getting to is that
She's gonna walk in a heart attack, yeah.
Godolkin could
Control her.
and amplify her powers to make
maybe.
her like shut people off.
But does he really amplify your power though? I don't know. I haven't got that hint yet though. He doesn't really.
I don't know if he amplifies
controls
them,
you,
but
but
yeah, he controls them. But maybe he can do something that they aren't necessarily
Yeah.
willing to do. You know,
yeah. I wonder if
maybe it's
that-
like a mental block holding them
Right,
back.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if that mimic girl. Remember how she touched that?
That has to come into play.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
mean,
reason that they would just let her go.
Yeah. So have her touch her, then like she could, like she has a better understanding of it, like inherently. So
Yeah, something.
Maybe I don't know. That'd
Yeah.
be kind of fun.
Something, yeah. It's I love the theories and trying to like figure it out and predict it before it happens. Yeah.
It'd be totally wrong, but
Right. Most likely
I
wrong,
know.
but that's okay.
I know.
That's okay.
she killed her parents and lost the two people that she cared about most. And with that, it also destroyed her relationship with her
KR says, "What
sister.
about Bush
With
Girl?"
her now
Oh,
finding
y'all.
out that she's one of the most
Right.
powerful soups
Bushmaster.
ever, at a point
Yes,
where she killed her
Bushmaster.
sister back in her life. It's something that
Bushmaster.
caused her
Oh my
to have a
God.
sense of trauma
Oh,
inside
Lord,
of her.
The most
still-
unfortunate of
This is
That's
why
powers.
I also
Oh,
think she walked
Lord.
away and left
Horrible.
Stan Edgar's
And the
bunker
worst part
during
is
the ending.
her brother.
She doesn't want to
flying
cause any more
around,
pain
like
to the
just
people
having
that
a
she
great
cares
power.
about,
Like, okay,
especially
yeah,
not
you
her
can
sister
fly?
and
Yeah.
Jordan.
What's your
Just like
power?
what
I
she
don't
did
wanna
to her
talk
mother
about
and
it.
father.
Ever.
So I think she left
don't have
because
one.
she's going to be confronting
Trust me.
Cypher head on and looking to take him out with the newfound powers and strength that she thinks that she's got. Stan Edgar clearly wants Marie on his side because he knows that the impending
Everybody
war
wants
is
Marie.
coming. With
Right.
the suits that are wanting supremacy, with Homelander leading them and the people in power being taken out by them. With Stan knowing that Marie was just as powerful as
Stan's
Homelander
great.
due to
Yep.
Victoria Newman
Yep.
being aware of
Really,
the secret that
how
Marie
has he
was a
got no
successful
powers,
product
and yet
of Project
he just
Odessa.
surrounds
He
himself
wanted
with
the other
people
side
who
to have a
Right.
weapon just as strong as Homelander. Annabeth. With Annabeth being brought back to life by Marie, we saw that she went with the
Precog.
group, and her
Yep.
relationship with her sister was put under the spotlight slightly. Annabeth didn't know when she got Compound V in her system, but during this episode we found out that she was a soup, just like her sister. One would have to imagine that her parents probably did it to her as they did it to Marie from
It's a
the
good
earliest
power to
point
have,
possible.
Right.
but it's not like-
Annabeth had interesting powers, and some that we haven't really seen before in the boys. She was a precog and had the ability to sense what was going to happen before it actually did. She'd have these visions,
Is
but
it
she wasn't able to
danger, or is it
control when,
Right,
and
or
where it
anything. Yeah, I don't
happened,
know.
So she
I
didn't
don't
have
know.
her powers fully
She
under
definitely needs to
control.
hone that power
There was
because
an
if you could
interesting
start
moment where
seeing
Annabeth
like,
was
you know,
looking over
minute
at
in the
Kate
future.
from a
Right,
distance,
you-
and
ooh,
she looked suspicious.
that's super powerful.
Go to
Could
fate.
she have seen
Right.
in the vision
Go
Kate
to
potentially
Right.
doing something where she ends up betraying the likes of Marie?
Play some
She did end up
blackjack.
following
Yep.
her during
Hit
the
me.
ending, and there
Me.
was a sense of familiarity there. So I'm intrigued to see what that could be. Annabeth still resented Marie because she felt as though everything bad that happened in her life was because of her. From losing her parents to her quite literally being killed by Cypher, and now no longer being able to go back and be with Pam. I think we could end up seeing Annabeth having a vision about Marie with Cypher, and that could be what drives the group out of Stan's bunker
Jordan.
and ultimately
Man
lead
Bob.
them to go and
Oh,
rescue
gosh.
her, or at least fight by her side. Sam and Emma. Sam actually saved the day in this episode because he broke down the wall in Elmira, got the
Like
van,
Kool-Aid
ran
Man,
into
remember?
Raccoon
I know,
City.
just bust through
This
the wall,
wasn't the
like,
main
ain't
part of
nothing.
Sam's story, though.
I
His
think
one
it's
was
great he's
all
from
about
Iowa, 'cause
accepting
he
what he
Oh,
did on
right.
campus last
definitely,
year
like,
and
read,
participating in the
like,
attack that
up,
happened, and
Yep.
going against the likes of
That's
Marie,
cornbread.
Andre, Jordan,
Yep.
and Emma.
Corn-fed
And
white
also
boy right
the way
there.
that
Yep.
he treated Emma when she clearly had feelings for him. Sam has started to understand that the
Oh.
only way that he's going to be able to move on is to process what happened, apologize, and
like how
then
the guy
he
says
can move
process.
forward.
Yeah, process.
Sam noticed Greg was in Emma's messages and he asked her who Greg was. This to me shows that with Sam and Emma picking up where they left off in the previous season, there's going to be a love triangle that forms between the three of them. The
Oh,
question
And
is,
Sam ain't
who will
going.
end up
Sam
picking?
ain't going for
I
that
think
either.
It's obviously going to be Sam. My review of the episode. Personally, I thought this episode was a little on the slow side, but I
Really?
didn't mind
I
it.
thought it was a
I didn't
better
mind
I thought it
it
was
being
good.
slow
Yeah.
because it felt like this was the calm before the storm. This was the episode where so much information was shared with us,
Yeah,
and
get
we
a lot.
finally got some
Yeah,
clarity
agreed.
on many of the questions
Agreed.
that we had.
And you got
I also
people
like the
like
fact that it felt
getting
like it was a bit
like
of a double bluff with
the
fact that
chessboard was
Cypher
being
leaked some
set.
information out of Godolkin, when I don't think that was
For
the case at
sure.
all.
I still
It
really
was
wanna
quite
kinda figure
nice
out
seeing
the
some
whole
powers
Godolkin
being
thing.
used against
Yeah.
other characters in
Yeah.
this episode. The fight with the Viking and Sam, and also
Oh.
Jordan taking out those
Oh, and
guards.
this
I
girl.
feel like
Ugh.
we've
Oh, I
not seen
forgot
the
how bad
powers
she was.
truly being used in a
That little
while,
girl.
so it's
Yeah,
refreshing to
and
see.
ripped his face.
As per usual, Cypher's
Hate 'em.
obsession
Yeah.
and his mindset came close to stealing the show. He's easily one of the best performed characters in the series, and I'm looking forward to seeing him potentially getting his comeuppance. Stan Edgar appearing in such a random way was a real surprise, and I didn't expect it at all. Him being the character that revealed all about Odessa, Cypher, Marie's potential, and what Thomas Godolkin was like felt appropriate, and it was nice to see him appearing on screen again. It really does feel like there's a lot at stake now, and with only 2 episodes left, I feel it's going to be all-out action. I'm thinking we're definitely going to see Homelander appearing before the end of the season, even if it's just to find out how powerful Marie actually is, and that she could be a threat to him.
Now that would be cool
When
if you got
Homelander's
some
backed
sort of
into
like
a corner and
face off
becomes
between
insecure,
them,
it
Round
makes for
2.
some
and you
great
got to
watching.
see her
So
like
I hope we
really
get to see that.
unleash.
As I said, this was a relatively slow and intimate episode, but I think it
didn't think it was
worked.
slow. I thought this
I
one
just
actually
hope that
flew
the
Yeah.
final
compared to
2
the other
episodes
one.
Yep.
live up to expectations and give us what we deserve.
Yeah, I don't remember which one. It was like either 4 or 5
yeah.
was like
There you
real.
have it.
That was
Gen
slow.
V
Like
season 2, episode
no,
6, ending
Man.
explained.
no. So yeah, that was good, man. That was
Yeah.
good. Nice little recap. I feel
Uh-huh.
like I'm caught up. I'm refreshed.
You know?
So I'm gonna go ahead and switch my screen up, and yeah, we can get it going.
Light this firecracker. Let's go.
We can get it going. All right. Make sure you guys go ahead and get your Amazon Prime or whatever service or legal or illegal that you use to watch the show.
Whatever you may be using. at the time.
Right. Go ahead and do that. As always, I'm going to fast forward through the recap that they show on the show and just dive straight into it. So I'm going to start my timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Dun, dun. Dude, he is just. It's that. Him
No,
yelling at himself.
I
don't know.
get that is him yelling at
Yeah,
himself.
right.
I 100%
No,
believe
so
that.
you- so
I'm
you-
skipping the
you
recap.
know.
Skipping the recap.
Skipping it.
I 100% believe that's what he's doing. And it throws us off just for that reason, but that's what he's doing. Ooh, what is this?
What's going on? I know. What is Mary.
Who is that?
Yeah, it's not. It's someone new right there. Oh, that's Murray.
That don't look like her though.
Who was that?
Oh,
Yeah.
is that like a premonition or just
Oh,
a dream?
yeah.
Or is it just a
Oh, yeah,
dream?
it's
A bad
her. It
dream?
has to be a premonition. Oh, this is before she's when she's still she's out. This is like a oh no.
No, it was current.
It's current, so she knows she's out there somewhere. So she's laying there as a girl and woke up as a dude.
Right. Well,
A totally different looking Marie.
yeah, that did not look like Marie.
Okay, their little bunker is like sweet.
Yeah, it is. It's real
my
nice.
Lord, how do you hide that?
Right. Patrick says, "Boy, girl, Jordan sleeps as a girl." Yeah,
He does.
that's
Wakes
yeah.
up with the man bob still though. Don't worry about that. Oh, love her. Love her. You like if you had a facility like that, wouldn't you have like locks on your doors?
You would
and
think.
cameras?
You would think.
Vanity. Dun dun dun. I know where they went. Why
It's-
Kate's gonna do something.
Yeah, Kate's gonna double
Try to
cross.
double cross. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Can she heal her though, or is
Right.
it just?
Yeah, I feel like she's
Yeah.
putting. It's not cool. Not
something's
cool.
going on.
Too much pressure.
It's gonna kill her, and then feel bad about it.
No, I don't think she's gonna kill her. I think she's gonna heal her and it's gonna work. But Kate is gonna end up double crossing.
Mhm. Well, it kind of is her fault that her powers don't work right.
True. True.
Oh no, really, it was like more Jordan. Jordan put her in the wall.
Yeah, yeah, but she was there too.
Yeah. Trying to keep the blood in her head.
Mhm.
Yeah, good
Mhm.
job. We figured it out. That's what every junkie says right there.
Right.
Damn it.
Mhm.
Won't you just heal me? So I can double cross her.
Ah. That sadly enough, that was the first thing I thought
Yeah.
when
Flip?
that no that it was like an Asian driver, an Asian woman driver, and that they were like trying to make that stereotype, and that's exactly where they went with it.
No.
Exactly where they went with it.
They're like, you want me to flip over? It's fine.
Yep.
You went with the women driver part. That is a little unsettling to be like, oh, you don't like you're uncomfortable? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna flip over. Don't worry about
Right.
it. That freaks me out too. Stop it. Stop.
Kara says I'm built different. Yeah.
I know, I'm built different.
Hmm.
Oh, look at the precog, yeah.
Blurring the lines on whether it's precog or just a nightmare.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's precog something.
Probably. And if that's the case, if Marie ends up like she looked like she was dead, somebody's gonna have to take her power to bring her back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Couldn't be Cypher.
Maybe the mimic.
Maybe the mimic. Yeah.
Yep.
But she only has like how long? She's like
A minute.
Like a minute. Yeah, that's it. You do a lot in a minute though.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's confused about it, like everyone else is.
Right.
Whoa. I thought we were. Yeah, we're seeing the cracks on that whole Jordan Mary thing going on.
There's something. Yeah, that's gonna fall apart.
Gonna start cracking real soon.
So this is back at Godolphin's house, right?
Yeah, with no security still. Oh, door wide open. Oh, yeah. I wonder what's in the basement of his house though. I wonder if we're gonna see that this year.
Godolphin.
No, he's like no. They kept him in an office though.
Oh,
like,
he's in his office.
They kept him like locked up in his office. Oh, it's open. Remember we saw that Sage who came in. They were in the office.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I forgot about Sage too. Yeah. How's she gonna go into playing this?
They're playing something together.
Yep. Kara says totally not a trap door. Door unlocked.
Don't worry about it. Everyone leaves their safe wide open like that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, this was where they had Gold Dog. Yeah, maybe it was.
And he's gone.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Just missed him. No, I'm not okay at all. Oh, can she fix him though?
Maybe.
Oh. Yeah, his problem is like a brain bleed. So yeah, she could fix it. She could fix him. Why did it pan to her? Like,
right. Where are they at?
I don't know. He's trying to figure out why it didn't work. Uh-oh. Ah! Two.
What the heck?
I know. Just Got belt marks on him now. Good lord. Is he being kept alive? And I think they talked about him like Cypher wanted to get the power, like getting all that knowledge from him.
Right.
But something's off. We're not getting the whole story here. What? Why is he so happy? Sage. There we go.
Hmm. Hmm.
Sure about that. So Mary's got like set like a couple people that she could fix. There's several people that she could fix in this little scenario right now. She's gonna want it fixing somebody.
Yep. Hmm.
Might be more dangerous. Stopping it for good means you killed him, though.
Right.
Oh.
Mm.
Yep. Fix him.
Yep. She gonna have to fix him. Yep. Patrick says, "Oh, Marie can fix now."
Yep.
Yep.
Here we go. Why does it mess everybody else's
Right.
blood? Like,
I'm good.
she's like, me next? Me next?
Right.
Me next.
Kara says, "Wow."
Oh, no. Just took it away.
Yeah.
I think something bad's going to happen right about now.
Mm-hmm.
Me next. Me next.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah, it's the guy who had his thing taken away.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah. Yo, who is like the super Chad back there?
Yeah, I don't know. Mega Chad, Giga Chad. Johnny says, "My big gripe with this season was the length of some of the episodes." Yeah.
Is dude just working? What the?
What? Why is he in a diaper?
That's the thing you're worried about right now?
Yes. I mean, everything else is bad enough that I just got to know why he's in a diaper.
I know, like, we're going to put him in a diaper, too.
Yep. KR said I quit. Bye,
I
everyone.
know, we're done.
Yep. Show's over.
Oh yeah, that's
Show's over. Show's over, everyone.
he's got a pocket universe.
Show's over,
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
Just go to the stream ending.
Oh, and with that, this is why I don't tell people like about like if my wife bought
No.
this show right here.
No.
Like, yeah. So what happened last night? Well,
Well,
a dude,
on a leash,
yeah, on a loose,
in a diaper.
came out of another man's. Yeah, there he is, diaper
Yep.
man. What are we talking about? Deep up Wade's ass.
Hmm.
That dude was literally in.
Right.
And dude doesn't seem even remotely like ashamed or sad.
No, he was cool with
he
it.
just is like, yo, and
Yeah, that's what I did.
nobody else is like,
Yep. Nobody seems like it's weird.
no, like, he still has a little sheen to him too, right?
Yeah. Still a little lubed up.
Yeah, no, that fresh. I came out of someone's ass. Sheen, you know what I mean? A little bit of chest hair going on. Butt boy. Why is he listening like he's a part of the plan? That's my
Right.
question.
Why is he holding his leash?
know.
Like,
Dude,
let that go.
That has been in places. I feel your pain. Are you gonna take any advice from him?
Ugh,
No.
no,
You do not get nuts.
no knuckles,
You
no
get
nothing.
nothing like that. Kate just wants to be fixed.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Karen says Professor X incoming. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I like how this show isn't like a direct like when you watch The Voice.
Mm-hmm.
That's like you can feel like, oh, they were trying to do this person or that person or
Yep.
a combo of that and that or whatever.
Yep.
Gen V's all its own. It's
Yeah.
not really tied. I mean, the crossovers are there, but I'm just
Right,
saying,
but definitely not. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's in the same world, but it's
yeah.
a totally different story.
yeah. I mean, like Homelander is like Superman and Captain America rolled into one, but back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so you kind of anybody who reads both those comic books can kind of go, okay, that's what that has to be.
Mm-hmm.
And with Gen V, it's not like that at all. I kind of like that. It's a different taste. I like that.
You get all the wild versions of powers and
I mean, like
other random stuff.
The butt universe of the dude, yeah.
Hmm.
That'd be horrible. Like you know she can fix that, but you are
Hmm.
what can I do? What can I tell you? I'm distracted and I'm not sure why. Can't focus. She has a new superpower. There's something. She's the top of the herd, though.
Mm-hmm.
Adorbs? Who uses adorbs? Dude, he's goading her like left and right. Welcome, boo. does he care so much? Why does he care? You would think he would want her to be more reined in. Like, we gotta be careful with this.
He wants her to unleash
Yeah,
fully.
no,
So
yeah, there's a reason for that.
yeah. I wonder if we're gonna get like a villain turn from her at some point.
Maybe
That would be cool.
Yeah, she's got too good of a good, too much of a good guy arc. Though.
Yeah,
I don't know. Would you buy her as a bad guy though? I don't know. It'd be hard. Uh-oh. Mm. Yeah, let's go to that place that we know he's gonna be dying. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Of course not.
No.
Why does he still have him?
Dude, well, he let go of the leash. The guy's just following around now.
And he's drying up, which is a very nice job.
Yeah, less glisten. No sheen. Can't tell me you were walking across any campus you've ever been on, and a dude stand like that, you would be like, "Yo, what's up, bro? Hey, what's going on? What's happening?
Right.
Why are you in a diaper?"
KR says, "Not sure baiting with sis is a good idea." Yeah. And then Patrick says, "Sam is jealous of Greg." Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Wow, look at him being
right. Growth.
Yeah, no.
Oh, wow.
Being human. She's gonna be like, "Wow,
Now I love you."
Yeah. She's like, "And I'm liking you even more." Yep. Captain Cockblock over here. They come running in. Oh, here it goes. Let's raise over here. Dude. That's a weird looking diaper on top of everything.
Guy.
Too.
Yeah, that's a massive diaper.
No, it's glad she found her so fast.
Right.
Diaper.
Yeah.
Call him Baby Huey from now on.
The gang's all here.
Mm-hmm. That'd be enough to get me out. Like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Guilt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
KR must be talking about diaper guy. Says the zero shame is actually impressive.
Zero, none, like not even a hint.
Nope.
Just yeah. Okay, what would happen right now if they just said, you know what?
Let's just all turn around and go.
Yeah, let's just go.
Yep.
Go.
Exactly what I was thinking.
We're gonna call this. We're gonna call the soups in. We're gonna be like, hey, this guy over here is trying to do this stuff. Maybe y'all should check into him.
Right.
We're all gonna go back to that bunker we were at.
Right.
Y'all can handle this.
And she's still talking about I'm the only one. So yeah,
Why?
I don't
Why
understand
do you think
that.
you're the only one? Oh, that's a look of we're not dating anymore. Uh-oh. What? Um, when did Marie? Well, there we go.
I'm
Cake
telling you,
fight
man.
done.
I'm telling you, bro.
Bad girl arc.
This is it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's where we get out of this, that'll be impressive.
It will.
To see like the full turn.
We've been watching like the bad guy arc the whole
the
time.
the villain origin story.
There you go.
But Cypher has to know this is what's gonna happen. Like,
wouldn't like polarity in that environment be like horrible to deal with?
Right.
Every
all that weapons and metal. Yeah.
Who says Cole the Herd though?
Nope. Patrick says if she had nothing else to do, how come Annabeth's powers didn't get better? That's true. Oh, very true.
Ooh, he just got hit by like some weights getting flung.
Yeah. Kara says the devil's bargain. Patrick says Magneto. Yep.
Maybe this is what we've been waiting for the whole time out of him. Do you think his hand has to do that for his powers? Though?
Right. there was something I saw with that too, where somebody said that. Like, why are you doing that? You don't have to actually do that.
Don't leave this fucking room. Dude, he just got like hit with some serious weights. I don't know how he not like hurt. He has a cut hand. He doesn't seem worried about that
At all.
No,
at all. Patrick says 8 is going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm guessing so too. I don't. Maybe it'll be 7 that's awesome, and then 8 is sort of the fallout. But we'll see.
He doesn't have to touch him to control him. So.
Nope.
That's kind of fun. I kind of like that stuff. Can she heal him? Yes, that asshole's been killing me.
Right. Oh.
One down.
Right. Yeah, that should be done. You're done. Like, they don't heal. He just flies.
Yep. Yeah, you didn't see that person coming to your left?
Right. Hurting you.
Yeah.
Oh. Gonna heal him. That's the end game.
Can he help him though?
He's not. That's the thing. That's what he's been wanting this whole time.
Yeah.
They've been doing all this just so he could heal.
But why? Why they
Cypher's
want- why
Cypher's
does
gonna
Cypher-
drop. Cypher's gonna drop dead, and then Godolkin's gonna be back restored.
But we don't know that Goldokin's actually a bad guy though.
He is
He should be.
100%.
Should be. We don't know that. He hasn't done anything but watch someone else get it.
And
on
blink.
somebody else. Yeah. He gets butt wide.
Oh, look at this.
Dude, that's some serious healing. Yeah, he's probably a bad guy. You're right.
Oh, 100% a bad guy. The worst bad guy. Oh, KR said, or worse, Stormfront. I forgot Stormfront is still alive.
Oh, she's dead.
No, no. What? Yeah, she did
died.
like kill her.
No, she was. Remember, she was maimed. She had one arm.
Yeah.
Left, and then they said she died. I don't know. We never actually saw. We saw her body getting taken out
Yeah,
because it messed up Homelander.
yeah.
Well,
Oh.
Yeah. No need to hold back anymore. Bloody nose. Great. All right, let's see what's up. Thunk. Oh, this is gonna be the end. This is gonna be the. This is the beginning of the arc to like for the finale.
Mm-hmm.
He's all youthful now. Does he have powers? We don't even know if he had powers.
Yes, he took the shot. Remember, his power is what he's been doing the whole time.
Been doing what? Who's been doing? Like we talking?
Godolkin. He's been controlling Cypher that whole time.
Why was?
Kara says, "Oh no, he's kind of hot."
Oh, yeah.
It's the hair though.
Yeah.
Not feeling the hair. We need you to stop, Cypher. Here comes the truth.
What are we doing here? Yeah, here comes. Maybe. No.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's beating himself up though.
Oh, we got a 654 subscriber. We'll do a dance in a little bit. In a little bit.
This is like, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Why was he beating himself up though?
That's for us. That was to confuse us.
No.
But I didn't fall for
No,
it.
I was like, dude, I'm going like something's up.
Damn.
Name's
Doug.
Doug.
I'm Doug.
I can't.
Dang.
They need somebody who can like read his mind or something. Hmm. So he wants to cull the herd.
Or did he just do this with Marie to get her strong enough to make him come back?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Telling her that she was so strong just to be able to do
Just one
this.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
A value in this world, it comes and goes.
Diaper.
More diapers.
Another diaper. Patrick says gray hair man was controlling the other man.
Yeah,
Yep.
He's looking at her just the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we called a lot of this.
Oh, I know. We were like trying to figure out. Oh Lord, another diaper. Different diaper dude.
KR says, bet you want to upgrade Kate now. Yeah.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he look at the other dude like this is so weird?
Right.
We're both in diapers. You got a lot of skin out though too, bro.
All right.
He's gonna do something to Diaper Man.
Yeah.
What? Called moronic powers. About 2%, yeah. Yeah. He wants to call.
Oh, he's gonna pop his head off. He's gonna pop his head off.
Yep. Walk around like judging everybody.
Taking people out.
Mm-hmm. In a diaper.
Yep.
That's an interesting twist. I like that. Like, it's kind of a weird twist, but I like
Mm-hmm.
it.
Are they gonna end it now?
Yeah.
Fudge!
Yeah, you know.
Oh, we got one more episode. Come on, man. Come on. Oh,
That was a good episode, though. Come on.
That was great.
That
No, it was great.
good.
It was
very
great.
Good. I like that.
That was great. 100% great. Oh, this is the preview of the next one. I'm not gonna watch the preview. I don't like watching
Let's
previews.
not watch previews.
I'm not gonna watch the preview.
Let's get that.
All right, let's go. Let's watch a recap of this episode.
Oh.
We should have one up since the episode dropped like way earlier today. So, yep. Let me see. Gen V season episode 7 recap. There we go.
Breakdown. There we are.
All right. So before we even get started, what did you think, man? What did you think?
I thought it was a really good episode. I like that we finally got to figure out what was so scary and what they were trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm still a little confused about why would you go to that much trouble to have. Like, I know his body was wrecked, which is what we initially thought, but some of the behavior beyond that was off. I'm sure they were, like you said, they were doing it to throw us off.
Mm-hmm.
But again, why do you beat yourself up physically on purpose if you know, like, I mean, he was
I think he knew. Well, I think he had a plan, and I think that he was frustrated at certain points with his plan, and I think that he was upset, like he hated what he had become and what he looked like and what he felt like. So he was mad about that, and like it's like the people who like self-harm.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Maybe.
Like he couldn't hurt himself, so he used Cypher to hurt himself. And I think that's what it was.
Maybe, but
That's just
it does explain the whole like Cypher, like the initial Cypher not having power. Remember that? Because we were all like,
yep.
Wait,
why doesn't he have Gen V?
Why doesn't
Yep.
he have Gen V? What's going on? Does he have a different version of it? Is
right.
It Gen
right.
3,
right.
or 4 or whatever. Yeah, 4.
Gen 6 or something like that. Yeah.
I would assume he had the predecessor to that.
Right.
Whatever. Yeah, I
right.
was trying to figure that out, but yeah, it's still like the fact that he's yelling at himself kind of throws me off a little bit still too. But I really like the way they kind of. You could definitely tell they were building up toward the end. I think we felt that coming.
Oh yeah.
We were like, the only thing that got me that has me a little like, why didn't they just walk away?
Mhm.
You know, like, hey,
Mhm.
you're at a school. Hey, you got a precog right here.
Right. That's telling you
Tell-
this is a
telling
bad
you-
situation.
Yeah, yeah. The cipher puppet is like telling
Right.
is clearly goading you into everything
Right.
and going, hey, yeah, you like, wow, you've come a long way. All it took was me killing your sister and like just
Right.
really working her over
Yep.
mentally.
Working angles.
I'd have been like, well,
Okay, well, I'm good then. I'm
Something
out.
doesn't feel right about this.
I'm out.
I gotta go. We gotta.
Yep. We need to reassess.
Yeah, I know.
Because this ain't it. Whatever this is ain't it.
Yeah, something's
And we need to stop doing exactly what we feel like we should do
Yeah, 'cause
because that's what he thinks we're gonna do.
He wants us to do.
Right.
He's
Right.
trying to put us in spot A. We need to not be anywhere near.
Right. Right.
And he just walks them right to where he wants them to be.
Yep. And they fell for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, and so the next episode we have to figure out what's going on. Like we're gonna see her dying. At some point.
Right.
You know that.
Right. And I don't think that's gonna be. I don't think that's gonna be permanent or anything like that. But okay,
He'll
one
die
thing that
like
I have
that.
to say about the finale, I don't want Godolkin to die.
No.
They keep villains around. Like I hate people always like shows always kill off the villain.
You know.
Like no, keep them around. Like I want to see what's next.
Yeah.
How is Sage gonna come into play with
Yeah.
this because she had to have known this is exactly what was happening.
Yep. Sage knows.
So
She's got it all
yeah.
figured out. You know
Yeah.
she does.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, but I do know that we got 654
we
subscribers.
do. Oh.
So we got to go to club. Watch stuff with us.
Oh.
Right? 654 654. Thank you so much for subscribing to Watch Stuff with Us. Whoever you are, if you are watching and you have not jumped in the chat to announce who you are and for subscribing, please do so. Because we appreciate you. Thank you so much for subscribing. All the love, all the love, all the love. Thank you so much for subscribing to Watch Stuff with Us.
No. Hey, where's the family button?
I know it's coming. It's coming. I'll say you know you've been here a lot of episodes that you already know that the family button is coming. How about here? I'll let you press the family button. It's right there. Yep, that's it.
I don't have friends. I got family.
Family now.
Yes, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. KR says, "Wow, that was a good episodes and them stakes. Yeah, the stakes are high.
Mhm.
They're
Many of
high.
us
I
predicted it
I really
turned
want to
out
see where
that
we go from here. I'm super excited for the finale.
I do wonder how many times they brought up she could be the most powerful.
Right.
And I guess like your point was good. Is it all a farce to kind of get her to get her in this one spot and get her to do this thing,
Yep.
or is she really that powerful?
Right.
Because I mean, everyone wants her. I mean,
Right.
So I really want to see where it goes.
Yep. Me too. Me too.
Cypher wasn't truly who he said he was. This episode was all centered around Marie utilizing her powers and falling into the trap that was laid out by not Dean Cypher, but the main man, Thomas Godolkin.
Patrick says maybe they
himself.
kill
There were
Godolkin
visions,
off,
there was a
but
love
he escapes
triangle, there
off
was
screen.
healing, and
Could.
there was action for what felt like the first time in
So, I wonder.
absolutely
I
ages.
kind of wonder, like, if I mean, again, with the whole why didn't they just walk away?
Mm-hmm.
They were like right up on him. How many times? How many times were they right next to Godolkin? Could somebody have just, blasted him? And
Right.
Like,
Yep.
just-
Yep.
I don't-
And took him
sorry,
out.
Sorry. Like,
Took him out.
They were like right there with him the whole time. Like,
Yep.
Like,
Or even once they all figured out that
Mhm.
he wasn't a good person when they were down in the basement
Yeah.
with him
But
and
who
he was
was
in
it?
his diaper. It was Kate, it was Marie who was weakened, and Emma, right?
yeah.
Somebody could have done something.
What are they gonna do though?
But yeah,
You know,
he
do
would have stopped them.
Yeah.
He would have controlled their minds.
Something.
and-
Yeah. He was controlling.
Yeah.
He was controlling through.
Yeah,
the-
all
the
three of
Cypher
them up
Buffet.
there. Yeah.
He was like bouncing around then too. So
Yeah. Yeah. Good point. Good point.
is. So with that, let's dive into this week's episode and break down all that there was to
Kate's
take
gonna be
away
fixed
from
by the
it.
end of the
Here
episode,
is
though,
Gen
you know?
Oh,
V
for sure.
Season 2,
For
Episode
sure.
They need
7,
Kate.
Ending Explained.
Oh, here's a prediction.
Maybe that'll be her like redemption. Like she's gonna be the one to finish him up because she's scared around the puppet. I don't know
Yeah.
how we like.
Yeah. What I was wondering is, okay, is she going to be the is she gonna go on like the hero arc or the villain arc? Because if she goes the villain route,
To let you
I
know,
think-
this video will
I think
contain
that she's gonna like
spoilers.
she could align
Thomas
herself
Godolphin
with
would-
Godolphin and like somehow force Marie to like heal her,
Yeah.
and then like double cross, and then end up
Yeah.
rolling with Godolphin.
Mhm.
Like I could see that. I could also see her like sacrificing
Right.
herself for the team somehow too. So
Mm.
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just great though.
Yeah,
Great,
yeah.
great.
Mhm.
Was revealed to be in control of Cypher. During this episode, we saw that with Marie leaving Stan Edgar's place, she was going to Dean Cypher's with the intention of finding the wounded and weak Thomas Godolphin because she believed that she'd be able to heal him and then he'd be able to help the group stop Cypher. We saw that Cypher was in a state where he felt like everything was over because the likes of Polarity was able to use his powers against him and prevent the control, and he was even willing to kill Thomas
Long-range
Godolphin,
powers,
which
though.
we know
Mhm.
now would have essentially been him ending things for himself because he was actually controlling Cypher. In that moment, he viewed his plan as over and was genuinely willing to free Cypher. However, with Marie, Kate, and Polarity being inside of Cypher's home and Godolphin not being there, it essentially aligned with Sister Sage's plan where she mentioned how Marie has a hero complex inside of her and she wouldn't be able to keep away. And that is exactly what ended up happening.
Mhm.
Marie made her way to Godolphin beneath the basement of the training room whilst Polarity,
like she just
Sam,
fell
Jordan,
right
and
into that
Greg
trap.
were fighting off
Mhm.
Cypher. And as Marie went down there, it showed how Cypher was basically making out like he was waiting for Marie as part of a decoy plan and that he truly wanted to find her, when in reality he didn't. Cypher was basically the bait to allow Marie to heal Godolphin and to distract the others. Once Marie healed him, we saw that the hold that he had on Cypher was gone, and he laid there on the floor on the cusp of death, saying, "I'm not him." Cypher was actually a man that was named Doug that was fired from Blockbuster, who
Poor
Godolphin
Doug.
utilized as a
Doug.
puppet this entire time.
Poor
I've heard
Doug.
This
Doug
was
just
something that many of
trying
us
to live his life.
predicted, as there were some telltale signs
Working at
throughout the
Blockbuster.
season,
I know.
such as Cypher not having any
long
V
has
in
he
his
been
system
under?
whatsoever.
Right.
But I'm glad it's finally out there because we've now met the boss villain of Gen V.
Mhm.
When Godolphin awoke,
kinda
he
what we've been
mentioned
saying
how
this
it
whole time.
felt
I'm
to
not
be rid
really
of the
scared
pain
by
that once plagued his
Cypher.
body,
Mhm.
saying how it's indescribable and that when talking about powers, he said how it
Tolkien, I'm a
comes
little-
and goes in
Right.
this world,
How
and that without
awful.
them,
And we haven't. I mean, we've
We've
seen what he
seen.
can do. I want to see what he can really do.
Really, dude.
Like I need him to make everybody afraid.
Yeah, no.
I want to look on the next episode and be like,
no.
dang. Yeah.
Yeah.
So KR says Doug life.
Doug life.
Doug life.
The Doug
showing
life.
that he was fully on side with the soup
I work
supremacy
with a Doug,
mindset.
too.
but
He's
one
like
can
the
say that
nicest
he's
guy
even
ever.
more
I'm
extreme
gonna
than
have to
that
look at him
because
and
he
think
only wants
Doug life
God
now.
to walk amongst the world, not circus freaks, as he puts it. Hence why he ended up killing Hempel.
Do you think he has a tattoo
The
on his
culling
belly
of the
that
herd
says Doug
began
life?
with the
Oh,
death
he
of
should.
Hempel, and it
He
seemed like he was
should.
about to
Submachine
go on
gun,
and
though.
cause
It's
a
like a
mixing
slaughtering
bowl
on
or something like
campus,
that.
like occurred in the season 1 finale.
He
Doug
should.
The
life.
piece of
Have that Doug
dialogue where
life.
he mentioned that the value in the world came from powers and that without them they were nothing was something that Kate recognized because those very words were spoken to her
She
by
got her eyes
Cypher
all the
early
way
on in the
open,
season.
literally touching
So
the color.
she was the
Right.
person who cottoned on to the true identity of
She is like-
Godolphin,
like,
and that
I
they've
didn't think she was
essentially
attractive,
just
but she's,
awoken
like,
a
really
monster.
far.
Oh,
Yeah.
The
yeah.
look
Me
on
too.
Kate's
Me
face
too.
was one
She's
of pure
pretty.
shock,
Yeah.
and it was powerful to see. Cypher said in the episode, "It may be time for a very big sacrifice when
That's what I
speaking
was
with
wondering, right?
Godolphin,
Yeah,
and it's
Mhm.
got me wondering who this sacrifice could be. Could it be the likes of Polarity? Or maybe Godolphin might be looking at it like one of Marie's friends needs to go. Or Annabeth did have that vision of Marie. So I wonder if the vision that Annabeth had wasn't supposed to be when she walked in and saw Marie with Godolphin, but maybe it's on a future occasion. Personally, I don't think that Godolphin is going to be defeated in this season of the show.
He shouldn't
I
be.
think and hope he's going to tie into the final season of The Boys. He's essentially god of the soups, and as we heard, he has the ability to control Homelander if need be. So that's something that I'd love to see happening. I reckon the group will be unsuccessful in stopping him, and their story will continue in The Boys Season 5.
Mhm.
Godolphin clearly has some extreme powers too, because not only is he able to be a puppet master, but from his weak, fragile state laying in the bed, he was able to project through Cypher and then, with Cypher, project through many others, showing that there are multiple links in the chain and also just how strong he actually is. Marie's change of mindset and Annabeth's vision. Within this episode, Marie was
Far
being
more aggressive this
pragmatic and
episode.
wasn't allowing the
Mhm.
likes of Kate to persuade
Yep.
her to heal
It
her
felt right
and bring her
exactly
powers
what
back.
Yep.
Cypher's
This was
trying
because
to
of
do.
her
Yep.
core belief in believing
I
that
won't-
because
she'll heal
Kate
other
used her
people, but
powers
not
against the
Kate 'cause
group,
she's
she
Yep.
couldn't be
now.
trusted.
Yep.
This was something that Marie stood by right up until she was about to go inside to meet with Cypher. Marie actually used her powers on her own friends in order to render them dazed for a short while so she could get away. And whilst she was holding on to them, she switched her mind and said to Kate that she'd heal her if she used them on their friends to get them to stay away. This showed that not only was she being a hypocrite because she didn't want Kate to have her powers in the first
Yeah.
place for that reason, but she was now doing the very thing that she didn't want Kate to do. Yes, it was to protect them, but still, she was wielding her powers over them.
Yeah, man.
Marie ended up
It's-
healing Polarity in this
yeah,
episode as well.
She's slipping.
again
She's
showing
slipping
just
to the
how
dark
strong she was,
side.
meaning that he no longer had the tremors, and after being sick for a long while, he was the strongest that he'd ever been. Even seeing her healing Godolkin, that man was on death's door and in
healing
constant
everybody.
pain,
Right.
and she rendered
Except
him
for
back
Kate.
to a regular looking person who
Yeah,
was
Kate.
rid of the pain and in full control
Kate
of his
wrongly.
powers. The thing that's getting me is the vision that Annabeth had. There was a vision where Marie was lying on the floor in blood, and it looked as though she died. It was made out like this was going to be from the confrontation with Cypher, but I think this could end up being from later on down the line in the finale. The show has been focused on tricking us this season, and I imagine it's probably going to be doing the same here. We know that Marie has just unleashed arguably one of the most powerful soups that there is when it comes to knowledge of them. He's the god. So there's going to be some
He's
kind of
the
final
god.
battle and
Mhm.
confrontation that occurs, and I think this scene is most likely going to stem from there. I don't actually think it's Marie's blood that she's covered in. I think this could be the big sacrifice that Godolkin spoke of when he was in control of Cypher. There's going to be a poignant death in the finale, maybe one of the group. I always felt like Jordan was going to die in this season because of the emptiness that they felt earlier on and the hatred that they were taking upon their shoulders. Godolkin knows just how much Jordan means to Marie, so I wonder if he'll
Okay,
use Jordan
simple-
as
one
that
question
very
real quick.
sacrifice, and it could be
Yep.
Okay, if he can control anybody and make them use their powers, because he did with Polarity.
Mhm.
Polarity. He did several times. He did with Jordan.
Jordan. Mhm.
Why couldn't he just kind
Control
of
Marie?
let go of Cypher and just take over Marie?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I mean I know I'm hoping they explain that, because that seems like a pretty big plot hole. Like, why, if you need this thing, why don't you make her
Why don't
do
you just
that?
control her? Mhm.
Right.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We could have cut this episode or this season down into
Oh,
like
yeah.
15 minutes
Yeah,
or so.
no, like, oh, yeah, all right. we'll go
Yeah.
from
If you were gonna get, yeah, that's a great point. Because if he just needed to be healed, maybe she had to go through the journey in order to get strong enough to be able to heal him.
there. Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a lot of ways to
I
get
don't know.
there before that, and you could, and if she, why does she have to go through the journey? Why can't he control her and then build her up and figure it? He obviously knew she could do it,
Mm-hmm.
so if he knows she can do it, why wouldn't he take over her body and then just,
Right.
work her up to that point?
Right. Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Good.
Good idea.
Good question. Good question.
their blood on her. Jordan hasn't featured that much in the most recent episodes, and when they were
Kara
in the
says he's
car
never
for this
controlled her
episode,
before,
they
right?
said
No.
that they
No.
didn't know if they were with Marie in the way that they thought they were,
did with
because they always
Polarity.
felt abandoned.
He did with
So-
Kate.
Yep. Deal with Jordan.
Did yeah.
And that
Jordan.
look that he gave Kate,
Uh huh.
like
they had something going on.
it's
That-
something.
we
Something
talked-
is
yeah,
there.
we talked
Something is
about that.
there.
She
And
was
it would
scared of
not.
him.
It would not shock me.
No.
Like I said, if she ends up aligning with
Yep.
him.
Yep. No doubt. That's
So
right.
I
there.
feel like something
and somehow maybe Cypher's gonna get or Godolkin is gonna get like gonna force Marie to heal Kate,
Oh, get her arm
and
back.
then or
Yeah.
get the arm back and heal her brain,
Brain, yeah,
and
so
then
yeah.
that's gonna make her
I'd almost
be
forgot about
aligned
the arm,
with
really.
him.
Yeah. because
Yeah.
We haven't seen the arm in a while. but
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
He says, I want my
something
power back. I
bad
don't
could
care
be
about the
coming
arm.
Jordan's way.
Right.
Within Annabeth's vision, Marie had a vacant look in her eye, one that we've seen in Cypher before. So I wonder if Godolkin is going to get control of her and utilize her powers to stop the likes of Jordan, or maybe even do a mass culling of the herd. Kate. Kate's arc is one that I thought was going to be centered around betrayal, and even though she picked the side of good in this episode, there's still a part of me that thinks that she might well end up betraying Marie. Or if she
Mhm.
doesn't, then she could potentially be on the chopping block. We know that Godolkin is focused on the power that Soups hold and that he only
So
wants
he got
gods
healed, but
walking
he's
amongst
still, like,
them.
what, in his 30s?
Right.
He's still in his 30s.
Right.
Mid to late 30s?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
With Kate not having her powers, she could well be viewed as disposable in Godolkin's eyes, and that could lead her to either flee or be eradicated by him. Or if Godolkin does get control of Marie, he might promise her powers back if she agrees to work alongside him like she was when she was working with Cypher. Kate has the streak of betrayal in her, so it wouldn't surprise me if she did it again, especially if it meant regaining her powers and allowing her to feel like she had purpose again.
That's kind
Emma and Sam. Emma and Sam's arc is
Emma.
the most
Yeah,
inconsequential
okay.
one
They've
that there
been
is
kinda
at the
like a
moment.
I know.
like a
Whilst
back
Sam
burner.
coming
Yeah,
to terms
yeah.
with the mistakes that he made in the season 1
I do
finale
think
is
the whole
wholesome,
polarity thing
it's
where
just
he
not
can,
quite
like,
as interesting as
stifle it.
everything else that's going on.
It's gonna come into play.
Plus, as
Yep.
well as that, we're
100%.
seeing Emma gravitating to Greg, so there's a
Dude,
love
he is
triangle
looking at
that's
her way
occurring
too
between the
intensely
three
Right.
of them.
public.
I
Right.
think Emma will ultimately pick Sam due to
You
the
are in
history that they've
public.
got
Stop
and the
looking at her
connection
like
that
a
she
snack.
naturally has
Calm that-
towards
calm
him.
that down.
My review of the episode.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
part
this
right
was
there.
probably one of the better episodes of the season. It felt like this season had been lacking action, but this episode threw us into the heart of it, and not only did we get action, but we got the reveals that the most of us had been waiting for. I quite liked the way that Cypher
Doug.
came to as he was about to be
Right.
killed,
Doug,
but
like-
I did think it was very unlike the boys to have Cypher survive and there not be a big joke about him dying. This was also probably the most digestible episode of the season in the sense that it all progressed forward in a way that was easy for it to develop, and it
Yeah,
moved from
Mhm.
one scene into the other in
I
a
think we're seeing
seamless
little-
way.
little
When it came to the
pieces of story that we're
performance of
going, wow,
Godolkin,
like, okay,
that was
we're waiting for
something that I was
waiting for
intrigued to
that.
see.
Mhm.
I didn't know
Yeah,
how
very
villainous he'd come across,
clearly
but
going
he
in a
was
different
performed
direction.
so well. There was a
I mean, kinda
philosophical
turning your
mindset
friend
that he
and- I
had,
mean,
and the
there's a-
calm demeanor
there's
paired
I
with
wanna
the
protect
pure
you, and then there's
evil
I'm
and
gonna
vicious
hurt you to
nature that he
protect you.
had within his
Right.
core made for great contrast. I'd also say it was good fun watching the likes of Polarity utilizing his powers at full strength for the first time ever. Even Cypher standing there and switching between the likes of Sam, Greg, and Jordan. The effortless
Kinda wonder
nature
if
that
that
it
fight
had
should
and the
go a
lack
little
of
bit
control
longer,
that
'cause
they
it-
had
Mhm.
just made me
Yep.
chuckle because it looked so cool and easy. Honestly, I can't believe we've only got one episode left of season 2. I feel like this final episode is going to be an
If they leave this on a
absolute
cliffhanger,
bloodbath
we have
now
no
that
idea.
Godolkin's on the
I don't
loose,
think they
and
will.
I can't
They-
wait
they-
to see
they
how the
shouldn't.
finale draws to a close and sets up the final season of The
How long was
Boys.
it between like the season 1 and 2?
So, there you have
Couple
it.
years.
Yeah,
Gen V
2 years, I would
Season
think.
2, Episode 7, Ending Explained. If you want to see every episode of Gen
Yeah, I feel like, hold on, let me switch my screens up. I feel like this, whatever happens in this episode needs to carry directly into the next season of The Boys. Like I think that that's where we need to end this. I don't really care what happens, but it needs to have consequences with the characters in The Boys, and especially if that's Godolkin, continuing on and being a prominent figure in the last season of The Boys. Like that'll be cool. Yeah, whatever they do, it just needs to continue on, and I think that would be awesome if it did.
Do you think he's gonna be like in the forefront, like a Homelander, or like the Five, or what?
I mean, okay, this is the way I see it. The way I see it is,
Background.
even if he's okay, you either have to continue on with him,
Right.
and he has to continue and be like a major part of the next season, or you have to kill him off, because you can't have somebody that powerful not be a major part of the next season. Because if he can do this, he should be controlling everything.
Yeah, we gotta see that. Yeah.
Right.
I kind of think with how long they've taken to show their hand,
Mhm.
I don't think they can kill him at this point. Yeah, I think he's gonna have. He's
Yeah,
gonna have
he
to
has
carry
to.
over.
You would think so.
Yeah,
You would think so.
Yeah, I don't think they.
Yeah.
It took too long to get him here.
Right. And to build his powers up the way that they had, and the fact that he's working with Sage too.
Yeah.
The only way that he dies is if Sage double crosses him somehow, because to me she's the only person who's going to be smart enough to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
Like that's the only way.
We don't even really know her end game.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Not at
no,
all.
I have no idea. The whole. I think last episode of last season of The Boys, we knew she was doing something, but we kind of wondered, is she really like? I think she's kind of toying with everybody. I think she's bored. Essentially.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I really don't have an idea what her game plan is, but she clearly has something going on.
Yeah. No, agreed. Agreed. KR says much better than last week's Peacemaker episode. Okay. And KR says, and yeah, I've said it before, but it has to tie into the boys last season. Yeah.
Agreed.
I think so too.
I'm kind of see like the boys being
Yeah.
you can't really.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be cool to see where they go with Gen V after this, and if they can roll these characters into something a little bit more mature and like move out of the whole like college sort of thing and
I gotta say,
into something else.
When I first heard about the concept of their college kids and college war soup, I thought it sounded kind of like who cares?
Goofy, yep.
Yeah, like okay,
Yep.
they're in college. Who cares? Like why would they even be in college?
Right.
To do
Right.
What?
Right.
Yeah, like
If you're a soup, what do you need college for?
what do you need college for? What are you gonna learn there? Are you gonna specialize and there's so many factors you have to consider that wouldn't make it worth your while.
Right.
And I think they just try to. I think all they did is take it like a normal college experience and just put soups into it.
Yeah.
And they've done a good job of it. They really have. I gotta wonder how does that translate to for people who are wanting to see like more of a legit like storyline that like I mean not everyone wants to watch. I mean we've seen very little of actual college. They just happen to reside in college.
Right.
So I don't know how you kind of how do you take that next step to get them out there like the boys have been. 'Cause the boys
Right.
is everywhere.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see where they go with the finale because I think that'll give us a lot of clues as to where the final season of The Boys is going to go as well. I definitely don't think that this can be some sort of isolated story at this point. We've seen enough crossover between the Gen V folks and to The Boys that, and we've seen boys characters in this show that some of them have to show up in the finale. And with the way that they've been talking about Homelander, like you gotta see Homelander show up somehow and do something. Maybe we just get a little peek of Marie, shutting him down or at least slowing him down or something.
It's gonna be Goldogan taking over Homelander, and then Mary having a standoff with him in that body, and then beating him. I don't know. Sorry, that's my prediction right there.
Yep.
Because we really
I can see it.
We don't even really know how she got out of like season 1. Really, we just know that he showed up. He like laser beamed her.
Right.
And then
that was it.
He woke up in a box.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm excited for it. Yeah, I can't wait for it. I hope it's a longer episode too, so we can get some good stuff.
Yep.
I hope they turn up the action because we need like a really good action scene. I don't think we've had one this season. Like we had the Jordan fight in the cage. That was lame.
Yeah, we did have like two. Like, this episode had 2 diaper people though.
Yeah, and Mr. Big Toe turns into hands,
I know.
sort of thing. So
Toe.
yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to see where we go from here. It's been a good season. Speaking of which, of course, we got to have you back for once the boys start. We gotta do that. Gotta do that one. That'll be real fun. That'll be real fun.
Was it me who started the whole boys thing?
Yes.
Like, hey,
Yes.
You gotta check this out.
You
You're
gotta
like,
watch it.
What's this boys thing?
Yep.
Dude, just watch it.
And I was like, what is this?
Just the episode, man.
What is this?
I can't even tell my wife about it. She's like, what happened this episode? I'm not talking about it.
Yep.
I am not talking about it.
Yep. You don't really want to know.
We really don't.
You don't really want to know.
Anymore.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Patrick says might be a season 3. Oh, I guarantee you there'll be a season 3 of Gen V. And I think that whatever we end up with, I don't think that Gen V is going to be the only show left. Like there's going to be something else. They're going to have another show too. I think they can handle 2.
Where you go with this?
Saeed, what's going on? Says, hi, bro. What's going on, my man? Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you've subscribed to the channel. I don't know if I've seen you around before. I kind of remember the name maybe. But yeah, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and be our 655th subscriber. Might as well go ahead and do it. Let's get there. KR says post boys season 3 would be fun. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where any of this goes once it's all done.
Yeah.
I know we're getting that the prequel series with Soldier Boy. You heard about that, right?
I heard about that.
Yeah. And I think Stormfront is going to be in that too.
Gotta have her.
Yep. So that'll be pretty cool.
She's a great bad guy.
Yes.
I I love.
Yes.
I love how bad she is and how like sweet she looks.
Yep.
But then it's like that uber Nazi underneath it.
Yep. Yep.
She's like she's the worst.
Oh
The
yeah,
worst.
yeah. Just she's a horrific person.
Yeah.
And know she is.
But plays out like
Yep.
in front of everybody. Like, no, I'm a good guy.
Right. Yep.
No,
Yep.
you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait for it. Can't wait for it. But real quick before we get out of here, I will be back on tomorrow to do a stream. I think we're gonna do some Mr. Ballin videos. Are you familiar with Mr. Ballin? He does like creepy stories and stuff. So you know, Halloween season, spooky season. So we might as well jump in and do something like that. Get a good little hour and a half stream of doing those. That should be fun. And then we'll be right back next week for Dancing with the Stars, and then on Wednesday for Gen V Season 2 season finale, Episode 8. So that'll be fun, man. That'll be fun. Yeah, I know. We might have to actually get some grub for that one. That'll be fun. But yeah, that's our schedule for the rest of this week. I want to give a big shout out to everybody who hung out with us tonight. So Saeed, Katie, KR as always, Patrick as always, Johnny for coming back again. Appreciate all of you guys for hanging out. Who else? Let me see if we had anybody else that I'm forgetting. I think that might be it. Yeah, that was it. Yep, that's it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. We really appreciate you. Thanks for our 4 new subscribers we got tonight. That's the record for a James episode, so that's cool. That's cool.
Thank you much.
Yes, so please don't be a stranger. We appreciate you for hanging out with us. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you're notified each and every time we go live in 2025. Drop those comments whenever you feel like it, and be on the lookout for our videos, our trailer reaction videos that we drop every day, Monday through Friday. 3 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, every day dropping a video. So yeah. But yeah, we appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow. And James, we'll see you next week.
Yep. I'll be back.
Yes. So we'll see you guys when we see you.
Bye, everybody.
Peace.